Alright, so this here's how you make a do-it-yourself CO2 generator. Basically, right there, natural gas line, switch for safety. You go down, right there is a Honeywell switch. You can see right there the copper wire. That's the thermocouple. Actually, let me show you, or shut it off here, I'll show you how to light it. Alright, so it's off right now. This here, just your basic burner. That there is the pilot light and the thermocouple. And basically, the two units are held together by that little metal piece, as you can see here. And the way this works is the end of the thermocouple has to be within range of the pilot light. Get a lighter here, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so basically here's your switch. You flip it to pilot. Now once you flip it to pilot, you'll be able to press down the red button. You won't be able to see me do both. Well, you kind of can. Alright, so you get your lighter, you put it where the pilot light is, and then you hold down the red button. Okay, and as you can see there, it's lit. Now, if I let go of I'm holding the button in right now, by the way. If I let go of the button now, the pilot light will go out. Actually, it might not because it's already hot from when I had it running before. What you have to do is you have to let the pilot light heat up the thermocouple. See, what a thermocouple is it's a wire that basically produces a small amount of current based on the temperature difference between two metals. So after about 30 seconds, you'll be able to let go of the button and the pilot light will stay lit. Now that pilot light stays lit the whole time this is running. So it's always going to be producing some carbon dioxide. Now, I mean, if you were using this in too small of an area, that might be an issue. But this is for kind of larger scale operations. Okay. So now that the pilot light's lit and staying on, oh, by the way, if it's not staying on, you probably either don't have your thermocouple connected right, or you don't have the thermocouple positioned in a way that it's getting enough heat. You can kind of see how far up I have mine? You want to get that up there, because otherwise, it'll take forever to light, it won't get enough heat. What happens is if that pilot light goes out, then none of this will work until the pilot light's relit. And you want that. That's a very important safety feature, because otherwise what would happen is pilot light gets blown out for some reason, maybe the gas stops for a couple seconds. Okay, pilot light's out. Well, now there's no CO2, controller kicks on, and the burner just fills the room with gas. Bad. Alright. So now we turn it on. Bump. Simple enough. Okay, now you got two wires, a white and a black wire. This is 120 volt. This unit also comes in a 24 volt model. 24 volt model might actually make more sense. Probably uses a little bit more power just because you have to run it through a 24 volt controller. If you try to hook the 24 volt model to 120, you will fry it. So something to be aware of. So now basically you connect it to 120. You can tell by my awesome electrical job here. Basically that's a computer cord with the end cut off. Real simple to wire, black to black, white to white. The nice thing with the 120 volt model is that you don't need a controller, which means that instead of a $20 adapter, you can basically run it off of 120 volt straight power. At least it is here in America. I don't know if you're in the UK or something, it might be weird. Now, you got to be damn careful with 120 volt, because not only would instantly short. Like basically, if you connect these two wires together, you'll blow your breaker, or fuse, or however the hell your house is wired. Now, the way this works is connect black to black, white to white, and check it out. Now I think there's a way to control the amount of fire that comes out. Not exactly sure. This burner is actually a burner off an old hot water heater. I mean, obviously it's producing an incredible amount of CO2 right now. I mean, compared to the like $300, $400 CO2 generators you can buy, this is 1,000 times better. And then, disconnect, reconnect. There you go. Yeah, and you can actually hear the click. Basically, what this is it's a solenoid valve with a thermocouple sensor. A solenoid valve you can also use for water, different fluids. But basically all it is a valve that opens and closes when a current either runs through it or doesn't run through it. And they make two different solenoid valves based on how you want to do it. I don't know if you noticed too, but on mine, you kind of have to position the burner far enough away from the pilot light that the output pressure from the burner doesn't automatically blow out the pilot light. Because there's actually a lot of force coming out of that burner. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say about it. Oh, not too much. Just too, if you wanted to connect this to a CO2 controller, a timer, you obviously wouldn't want to run it like this unless you wanted to go dirt cheap and just get a CO2 sensor. You could literally connect this to a wall switch. Get a CO2 sensor where you can do the readout and have CO2 for like $100 total. You know what I mean? Because they make $20 CO2 sensors, and that'd be pretty damn cool. But do you want to manually be flipping your CO2 off and on? I guess if you're completely broke. But this is probably better to wire to an actual CO2 controller. You know what I mean? $300-400. Get like a Titan controller, or a cap controller, something like that. So yeah, do it yourself CO2 generator. And forgive the bad video quality, but this is like first and only take because I didn't have a hell of a lot of time to be making videos. Thanks. Bye.